Thumbs, are all the officers and speakers in the room?
Yes.
Have you secured all doors?
Yes.
Evaluator, are you ready?
Yeah.
Timer, are you ready?
Yes.
Speaker number 8, are you ready? Jayewardenepura Hera. The first voyage. The first voyage, Jayewardenepura Hera.
Once upon a time, in a faraway land, in a long-lost island, a fierce pirate buried his immeasurable treasure, so well hidden that its very existence became a myth. Not a soul dared to lay a finger upon it, until the two most famous treasure hunters of the world decided that they wanted to dig the treasure and became a legend. And these treasure hunters were none other than my 8-year-old younger self and my 5-year-old younger brother. Toastmaster, ladies and gentlemen, that was me, a girl who played make-believes and lived in a world of her own. But life happened. It all began in 4th grade. I have an announcement to make, said the class teacher. The first place goes to Umar and 1 mark behind Tharumini. That was the first time I ever received a recognition from a teacher. And that exact moment turned that adventurous treasure hunter into a student seeking endless validation. Ladies and gentlemen, who doesn't love to be praised? Tharumini, you're the best, you're gifted, you're talented. But was that enough? No. Topping the class? No. The whole section? No. O-level 9As? No. First place in maths? No. And then we came to A-levels. 6 hours of studying for a day? No. 15 hours of studying per a day? Of course not. They do better. You can do well. Maybe 6 hours of sleep? Unthinkable. You can survive on 3. Even they are not sleeping. They are studying all the time. But why? Why am I doing this? What is my purpose? And who are even these people I am trying to surpass? Just 3 months prior to the exams, my body gave in. My mind was shut. My hands trembled that I couldn't even hold a pen. And ladies and gentlemen, just like that, I lost the purpose of my pursuit. But somehow, I managed. I pushed through beyond my limits. And here I am now, standing before you as an engineering student from University of Jayewardenepura. But now, you might be wondering, is she happy? Is that what she actually wanted? Is she now finally satisfied? Of course, no. When I started my A-levels, my dream was to become an aerospace engineer and get a degree from University of Moratuel. And my whole world came crashing down. But amid all these uncertainty of future, I remembered someone who was long forgotten. My 8-year-old younger self, the adventurous treasure hunter. She came before me and looked into my eyes and spoke. Did we find the treasure? No, we didn't. We never sailed through oceans. We studied for exams instead. Then didn't we become treasure hunters? Yes, we did indeed. It turned out that our ship was never made of wood and sails, but it was an adventure nonetheless. And we lost our heading, we lost our way, we faced fierce storms and we met some strange sea creatures, but we survived. Then will we find the treasure one day? Yes, of course we will. Why we can't? Now we know how to navigate through harsh seas and we know how to expect the unexpected. And ladies and gentlemen, for years I have been seeking academic validation, believing that numbers on a paper defined my worth. And But now I know how to enjoy the life as it is and how to accept the present as it is given. Now I am sailing through the journey, not with the fear of being a failure, but with the courage to embrace the journey as it is, to embrace the struggles and storms and secrets and every adventure that I will meet on my way. Because this treasure is still out there, a bright future waiting to be uncovered by myself. So now, before all of you, I am promising my 8-year-old younger self that I will find the treasure and I will do it for you. I will make you yourself proud. And thank you. Over to you, Toastmasters.